let's just talk about Escapism first, because to me, like, one of the most standout songs of the past half year, however long it's been out. Tell us about creating that, because, you know, I was listening to you earlier and I was like, this was created in a cabin in Utah. That was the last thing I thought that I was going to hear.
Yeah, you know, so basically Mike Sabbath, who EP'd my record, he's one of my best friends, and we first worked together maybe when I was like 18 or 19, and we'd started a lot of songs on that journey, and he was the perfect person. He's so talented and multifaceted, and he was the perfect person to see this through with. So we went diving into a lot of old songs, and I think it was quite an overwhelming experience, you know, quite emotional, reflecting on, you know, the hardships and this music that had been sat in folders for a while. And I was like, we need to get out of town. Like, let's do a road trip. Let's go to a log cabin in the middle of nowhere. I was like, where can we go that is just, you know, a bit isolated and whatever? And we looked and we're like, let's go to Utah. I was like, okay. And we like
Did
went
you, like,
2 days later.
a dart at a map or something?
We didn't throw a dart.
That's the last, like, again, like going all the way from the UK, but like, let's go to Utah.
Do you know, I wanted mountains. I wanted to see some mountains, and they were like, oh, Utah, and then it's snowing, and, you know, we can go skiing if you want. Big mistake. Side note, went skiing. I've only been skiing once, and I went with 2 seasoned professional skiers. We're skiing down the thing. This is in the break between creating this music. We're skiing down the thing, and then this is my second time. I'm like a bit worried. All of a sudden, we've actually accidentally taken a wrong turn at a black run, and then we're at the top of this like huge slope, and I'm like, no, that's not happening. And Belly's like, you gotta ski down. I'm like, I can't ski down. I'll roll down. She was like, no. And I literally spent like, I was traumatized. Anyway, I ended up spending the rest of the time at the bottom of the mountain, sat next to, I made some friends around the fire pit, and these lot went cross country skiing across the whole mountain range. The moral of the story, don't go skiing with professional skiers. Go with someone who's on your level. Just a little side story for you there. Anyway, we got back to the log cabin.
The whole time in your head, you're like, pizza, french fry, pizza, french fry,
pizza, french fry. Nah, honestly, traumatized. I was like, I'm not doing that again.
But making Escapism in the cabin, not skiing.
Yes, no, you know, around the lovely leisurely activities. Yeah, we was in the studio in this lovely place, and it was just beautiful and intimate, and I was putting together all the stories for the album, and I had some titles that I was like, I still want to write stories to this, and Escapism was one of them. And Mike had played us a beat in the car, like on the drive, and I was like, yeah, this. And he pulled it up. I went to the bathroom and I was like, dear Lord, help me write something fire over this beat, because this beat is hitting. And then I went, sat down, and the story just kind of fell out. I was on the mic for about an hour and a half, and we come off and was listening back. We were like, yeah. And the bit at the end we added separately. I just woke up first thing in the morning. My voice is a bit croaky like this. Yeah, recorded that section at the end. Yep, that's the very long-winded story of With a Detour.